This game was made with the belief that nobody is wrong for being what they are. This game contains explicit content, including extreme violence, sexual topics, and depictions of suicide. Howdy. I hope you are having or had a happy Halloween. I myself did not, and that's why I may seem a lot more distraught than usual. I wanted to make a really cool thing for you guys. I wanted to record a full LP of Clock Tower and show off how cool that game is, and I did record a full LP of Clock Tower, but it turns out I don't like that game as much as I used to, and that game doesn't like me as much as I thought it would. I had a lot of trouble with a different path and ended up with some bad endings, and the only way to get ones that I wanted to show you guys was to restart the whole game. And I'm in no mood to do that after the great failure. But I want to get something out for Halloween, and this game does have some spooks in it, as well as a somber tone that I am feeling right now. It's 4 a.m. I only slept 3 hours yesterday, and I'm probably not going to sleep tonight because I want to get something out. So on that note, welcome to The Missing, J.J. Macfield and the Island of Memories. I'm your host, LiveHardman. Let's start the game.
JJ! Hey, this way.
Memoria Island. A remote island in North America, just off the coast of Maine. Filled with artifacts left over from the good old days, this island has the power to awaken the formative memories of all its visitors. The island's ancient inhabitants called it a Lapo Grimo, which means place to find the lost in their long forgotten language.
Nuh-uh. No, you always say that.
Really? Oh no.
Nuh-uh. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Oh, stop it. It's such a beautiful night.
Yeah, it sure is.
It feels like we're the only people left in the world. Hey, JJ. We'll be together forever, right?
Whoa, Emily, what exactly are you asking?
Well, it's just... the stars look so pretty.
You're such a romantic.
You're one to talk. You just hide it better. You love this kind of stuff, don't you?
I certainly don't hate it.
JJ. Hey, JJ. JJ.
Emily?
And we're in. You may have noticed I don't have much in the way of funny commentary on this one. Though it's not just because I'm not feeling it. I kind of want to give this game the respect that it deserves. I say it in the Clock Tower LP that maybe I'll edit and throw up one of these days. That starting this channel, my aim was to be about half showing off games that I like, and the other half for the entertainment aspect that I'd like to give to people. And I guess this one's going to lean more towards showing off the game. It's not going to have my usual funny tone much. Maybe when I'll play this on another day and I'll feel better, I'll have more of that. Though considering the subject matter, it might be a tad inappropriate, which can be fun, of course. But for tonight, it's just playing the game, saying whatever comes to my head, not the usual performative entertainment that I wish you were used to. You may notice starting off this game's a bit like Limbo, which is a genre I'm not really too into. I've never finished a single game of this style, this included. I played it for a couple hours, then I decided I'd get every donut, and going for completionist, that was a donut right there by the way, made me lose all drive to continue because it would just be a lot of searching back and forth when I didn't want to look things up. Not having very much fun solving the puzzles or anything. I can move this box. And I say that out loud because, as also said in the failed LP, I want to go for the vibe that I enjoy of other Let's Plays, of being able to just listen to the person talk while you have it minimized. I can crawl with the A button. When still getting most, if not all, probably never all, information from the game. And rather than just having a person talk about whatever while the game goes on. I suppose you wouldn't know there's a big monster looking after our Emily without looking at the screen right now, because I'm not doing the whole closed... What's the blind people thing called? This corpse on the ground here looks suspiciously like us. I don't remember that. Love JJ's hair in this game. I've made a lot of bald jokes on this channel about balding. While I'm still not entirely sure, have a beginning to mature hairline. I still have extremely long hair for a guy, at least. It goes about down past where your average hoodie would. And I've been thinking about getting into security, a white owl. Press the Y button to say, Emily, where are you? Been thinking about getting into security, and I imagine I'd be expected to have short hair for that, but I really don't want to cut my hair. Not only is it a symbol to myself of who I am and my desired punkish aesthetic and general nature. What am I doing here? It's hard to talk and keep going. Also, I don't like everything about being a man, a male character as it were. I'm working at the store right now. Pretty much every day people come up to me and say, "Oh, excuse me, sir," and I've found that I really don't like being called sir. I would never identify as like gender fluid or non-conforming or anything. I'm more of a gender non-caring with a disposition against being a man, just because of when I was a kid, I always felt it would be more appropriate for me to be a girl. I've never really felt like, oh, I should be a girl or anything. I just felt like people would like me more if I was a girl, was my thought, which most likely isn't true, because a lot of my personality is quite masculine. A lot of my looks are all masculine. I don't know where the thought came from. Maybe I just liked girls a lot and want to be attractive and don't think of myself as attractive as a male. Maybe I should turn this, it says on the screen, by the way. I've had people on Discord, no shocker, ask me if I'm an egg. And if you don't know what that is, it's someone who is trans but doesn't know it yet. And I mean, when I think about the prospect of transitioning, I think I'd love it if it was a magical Mass Effect sci-fi surgery where I could just get a gas put on my face and then wake up as an attractive woman because I want to be attractive more so than just the woman aspect. So what does that say about my possible egg status? How do I get this ladder? Can I reach up with my hands, please? I don't want to just talk staring at a ladder. Can I push that while I'm crouched? I'm definitely missing something obvious. Oh, I can just go by. It's in the background, right? I'm smart. And I can push it over here, then pull it most likely. I'm hopefully uploading this on Halloween. I have to go to work again today, and it's 4 a.m. Gotta play however much of this, then edit it, throw it up. It's gonna be a tough day. I mean, hesitant to say this out loud, but a lot of days for me have been tough for the past couple years or so. I do have a lot of good ones, but a lot of not bad per se, but a lot where I'm just feeling bad and fighting against it. That's one of the aspects of this channel name, LiveHardman. I live, no matter how hard it gets. I don't just survive. I do my best to enjoy my every minute, and today's just one of the harder nights of that. No. Maybe this will help. I do like recording in the vein of harder days. I've found myself, as I'm recording for this channel and editing, I once found myself saying, man, I love this job, and then getting sad because this isn't my job. My job is touching fruit and vegetables and doing things that a monkey could. You could train a monkey to do my job. And that speaks to, I don't want to say wasting my intelligence because that sounds incredibly, what's the word? I'm so intelligent I can't even think of it. Not pompous, pretentious, that's the one. But I was one of those kids in school that everyone on the internet seems to be. That just, oh, every teacher says you're super smart and you have so much potential. You're gonna go so far. And then I don't feel, I never felt smart. I know I've mentioned this in a previous series. Never felt smart, so I didn't want people to see me as smart, so I also didn't enjoy the smart people work of writing essays and doing well in school. Oh, I can pick up these rocks. So, dropped out of college, got the grocery store work going, and boy do I feel stupid after all. I really self-fulfilled that prophecy. And of course, I'm privileged in where I was born, live in Toronto, Canada. I could probably go to school. I've gone to several employment programs and found that, or rather learned that if you know how to talk, you know how to make your case, you can pretty much recover from a shit ton, at least in this city. Like, if I were to become homeless, I have full confidence I could get out of it and get my life back on track. So it's very likely that I could go to school and turn my life around, but I just don't have the drive. I can't think of what I want to do. I've thought of so many things. Oh, coding, maybe become a mechanic because I just enjoy physical labor but would like it to have a bit more technical aspects. I just don't know. In my soul, I've always felt that I should be a writer. But I've rationalized that into, I'm not a good writer. I've never been a good writer. I just like writing things that I think are funny. I have no idea if anyone else would. That's just another aspect of this channel as well. And I've further rationalized it into, with every word and every action, we're writing our character. I think I've said this before in the Resident Evil playthrough. With every word and every action, we're writing our character. So in every moment of my life, I am a writer. It's not just when I sit down with a pen and paper, which I don't anymore because I hate that I'm not good at it. This isn't a very Halloween-y episode. I suppose the horrors of life are appropriate to the general theme of this month's horror. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just talking. Filling the silence, not just of this Let's Play, but also of my life. Oh, I should avoid that. Or should I? I remember the mechanics of this game now. I haven't played it in about a year. Yeah, avoiding it didn't matter. I'm on fire. Much like this channel isn't. But I've gotten a lot of good views. Hold on, I'll let this guy talk.
Shucks, didn't Mr. That Major Hemmerlush. Major Hemmerlush. Major Hemmerlush.
Gotta hold X. Gotta keep holding X? What am I doing? Yeah. Gotta keep going. Can't die here. I have to live, no matter how hard it gets. That's pretty cool.
Why?
Good question. Picks back up. Trusted bunny which withers away. It's a bit like that. Hope that's not a licensed song.
Streets where we used to meet. Maybe that way I can see the sun and the stars again. The sun and the stars.
JJ.
Wipe away those tears and keep going, JJ. Harken back to that channel's slogan there, no matter how hard it gets. It is a bit, I don't want to say psychotic, but is it not a little insane that I thought up this name for myself, and to hype myself to keep going and making videos for the channel, I'd say that it's who I am. I'm LiveHardman. I have to do this no matter how hard it gets. For the fans, of which I am grateful to you, those who watch, my friends. And that's kept me a bit going, and I was going to say isn't it a bit crazy to identify or create an identity to myself and then make up just a whole character and live with it as though that's something I've always done? I guess whatever helps me cope, right? Message from FK. JJ, you okay? Who the fuck? Says JJ in a cute emote. It's me, FK. You're plushy. Sorry, I have mole vision. For real, seriously. Whoa, I can talk now. Bye, says JJ. Wait, I'm not in the mood to do separate voices, sorry. Please, JJ, OMG, you're so mean to me. No way, says JJ. You made me cry. Seriously, I can't even see you now. Am I dead? Asks JJ. Seriously? Says FK. Dead? What you mean? I thought lightning hit us. Oh, this is such a stupid dream, says JJ. What am I even doing? FK replies, you okay? JJ, I don't have time for this, bye. And we're back in the game. And I hope that's a satisfactory reading for you. I've always, ever since I was a kid, wanted to be a superhero and have a superhero identity and maybe live... Oh, I've been impaled. Maybe LiveHardman is just a part of that. I'm now ahead. Isn't that actually really cool? That's something I want to show off of this game. I can jump around as a head. I believe if I die as a head, I get sent back to checkpoint, so we don't want to do that. But it is fun plooping on the ground and rolling. Rolling with the punches, or rather rolling with the impalements. And if you may have guessed by now, or you may already know the connections of FK and such, this is made by, sorry, I can't remember the company at the moment. I'll put it on screen, but main director, famous auteur man everyone knows, Swery, creator of Deadly Premonition and recently released The Good Life, which I'm yet to check out, may in due time. I'm not too excited after Deadly Premonition 2, which I do love. However, it did not run good, and I kind of don't want to pay full price for that risk again. Sorry, Mr. Swery. I am a huge Deadly Premonition fan, however. Thank you for the good works, the great art. And if you don't know, FK is a character in, I think, most, if not all, of Mr. Swery's games. I've played a bit of Dark Dreams Don't Die, but I never finished that one release chapter. I need a rock to throw at that, don't I? And that had a man named FK in it as well. I believe I can throw rocks to Budge Donuts, as was shown in the earlier tutorial. Let me know if you guys want to see more of this. I was thinking I'd just save it for every now and then when I'm this racked. Strange thing to be racked from a Let's Play going wrong, but since I started this channel, it's sort of been my only creative outlet, and upon starting it, I quickly realized that this is, working at the store, this is the only thing in my life that makes me feel like I'm doing something with it. Everything else, like, it all feels so just rolling with life and accepting what comes, but this feels like actually making something for myself, even though I'm not. I was very happy to get those 100 plus 142 as of this, I believe, views on Fatal Frame Episode 3. But those were just, I don't want to call them empty clicks, because I am very grateful that anyone clicked at all, and that YouTube promoted my shit when, how many people are doing this? Millions? It's radical that I've gotten even one person to watch, and 6 hours of watch time on an episode, are you kidding me? That's amazing. That's 3 movies. People have watched my stuff worth 3 movies? There are movies that haven't even been watched that much. I should throw the rock over first. So, I'm in a mix of wallowing that I'm not big famous YouTube man who everyone knows, which is a conceited bullshit thing to feel, and I know that, but I would love to do this for a living. And I would love to have people like what I do, and I know I should make more high effort stuff because, wasn't it? Oh no, I just jumped, didn't I? Oh, there's the rope. I couldn't see it with my mole eyes. I do have the confidence to think I can make good higher effort things than Let's Plays, but I really like making these, man.
Where are you?
I hope someone likes watching them. My friends have said they enjoy them, and my friends are probably the only ones watching this, and again, I appreciate that, but it's hard to believe any praise of myself, because I enjoy these when I edit them, but I'm probably just a narcissist that likes hearing himself talk. It's not so implausible. How do I get in there? Oh, I remember. If you notice, as I'm mutilating myself, my limbs land in the environment and I can pick them up like so. throw them and place them. This is your classic Half-Life seesaw puzzle. Were those in Half-Life 1? I never got far into it, because not my kind of game. Half-Life 2, I played all 3 episodes, but that still wasn't my kind of game. Nope, still too big. Let's hope I can pop a leg, yeah. Costs an arm and a leg to get through this puzzle. Of course, who wouldn't like to be famous and do something they love for a living? Looking around at people on the bus, it seems so lucky that I enjoy my job at all. Honestly, it's only working part-time right now, and it's a great part-time job. I've had another grocery store job, and that one was pretty good, though I couldn't appreciate it at the time due to my mental state. This job's even better. It's much simpler, much less unnecessary, complicated bullshit. And I do love that, but I don't want to be a grocery store clerk as my primary means of living. I can throw my limbs, right? That's how I get this box down. What was I going to say? No, gotta stand still when you only have one leg. Can't stand too good. Can I throw while I'm on my knees? Yes. There we go. Let's not make JJ suffer any more than she has to. Seeing people on the bus that look so sad, and at least I enjoy my job. My life could be worse, though that isn't much of a consolation as to when is that ever to anyone. I'm grateful for what I have, but maybe I'm just never satisfied, but it's so wrong to wish for more. All this spurred on by being bad at Clock Tower and not liking the game that much. Strange thing. Though I don't know if I still am that much of a melancholic person, at least not overtly. I spend a lot of my time acting, what with the retail job. This guy gives me a lot of donuts, I believe. I want those. Gimme, gimme, gimme. There we go. The donuts, by the way, every so number you get, as shown right now, you get more text messages, which I do like reading this kind of thing in games. Who do I... Oh, exclamation point. New from Abby, among other people. I guess JJ will just be me, and... I can't think of voices for everyone else right now. Hi, Abby, can you read this? Says JJ. Abby replies, yup. Did you change your picture? Asks JJ. Yee, I bought a new guitar. I broke it... Oh, that skips a lot. I broke it in our concert last week, replies Abby. Cool, says JJ. How was the concert? Abby says, awesome, of course. Everyone went crazy. Rock and roll, cool, cute emote of a squirrel. Sweet, says JJ, with that donut man that's, I just noticed, is her background, as well as the thing we just picked up. JJ says, great. Abby says, I'll invite you next time, so make sure you come. JJ says, thanks. It's gonna be, I don't know if I should just say and replies as, though, and to bring up my writing skills, that's something I've never had a good handle on in any of my stories, handling dialogue fluently. Hey JJ, it's me, Philip. Philip? When did I give you my info? Abigail gave it to me. I'll let you know when I upload a new video, so help me get some views, okay? No, okay, that's probably how most of my friends feel, though. 2 of them have been very kind to me. Again, I will suck their wee-wee on that till the day I die. Lily, I don't have a Lily voice in me, Jackie. How's the new smartphone? Hi, Lily. Not so bad. Not bad so far. I really got worried when I heard your old one broke. You lost all your contacts, right? Oh, I guess she doesn't wear glasses. She wears contact lenses. Yeah. I can't read that with my moles on this big 1080p TV from like 5 feet away. I sit very close and still I need glasses. Mind if I message you again sometime? Go right ahead. Thanks. And Professor Goodman. This game has swapped B and A, you can see in the bottom left corner, so that's what's fuddling me up here. Hello, Macfield. It's Derek Goodman. I'll post the details regarding school exhibitions here, so please keep an eye on this along with your email. Okay, thank you. And that's what we got from those donuts. I've already forgotten what I was saying about grocery store work and enjoying it. Well, isn't this quite a conundrum? Figure my way around this pudge. Seems... Oh, I'm holding a thing. Maybe I can throw it somewhere. Oh, gotta mash to get out. When I guess these episodes will be a bit longer than my usual aim of 20... Is that a donut? Does anyone see a donut over there? Wow, these ropes blend in with the trees. I just noticed it. Sorry. I don't know. Does that blend into you, or is it just my slight color blindness, which doesn't really affect that shade usually, so I'm gonna bet Swery did it again. Oh, you drop the rock when you jump. That's bad to know. Okay, I don't know how to get that donut. That's a toughie. JJ can't throw that high, but I see a secret. Maybe if I'm ahead. Secret head donut? Well, don't need all the donuts anyway. Can't win them all. Think that lifted anything back there?
Woohoo!
Like JJ's voice a lot. Want that hat?
Anyone there?
Want that hat? I know dead air is a no-no in Let's Plays, and I usually overthink that I'm just dead air all the time, as in much more than even in something like this.
Hello?
But usually when I get to editing, I find I'm pretty good about how much I talk,
Emily?
and there are a lot of places I can cut. New messages. Messages from Mom and Emily. Let's start with Mom. Jackie, how are you feeling? Is school going well? No need to worry. I'm fine. Can't spend all day playing with your friends, remember? What am I, 5? You'll always be my sweet little baby, whatever you say. So, what are you up to? I'm on my way to a nutrition consultation at the Food and Nutrition Service office. Huh? You're driving? Yes. Keep your eyes on the road. You just got into another accident, remember? I know. It's JJ. Add me. Nice picture of JJ. You finally got a new phone. Yeah, I lost all my data though. And totally sucksores. Oops. I guess your old apps weren't compatible with your new phone. Serious sucksores, lol. But there's no point in crying over spilt milk. Cheer up. I know. How are you doing? Super great. All the studying makes my head hurt sometimes, but everyone's so nice here. It's really fun. Super happy. Sweet. That's cool. How about you? I've been working really hard, but I don't know how much longer I'll last. I'm supposed to be assisting my professor, but I can barely even keep up with that. You've always been so reliable. Other people just slack off too much. I have no choice. Don't let the busy get the best of you. I will accept nothing less than perfection. Don't overdo it. Oh. You can do it. You can do it! I don't think Rob Schneider could even cheer me up right now. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. I think this game does have optional reset or rebindable keys, but rather not do that. I like to get used to how games, other than my action games like my Dooms and Devil May Cries, but for most games I like to stick with the intended control scheme. for Halloween I intended to make this at least an hour, but I'm struggling to find things to say now, and we're at a decent stopping point here for this episode at least. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more of this, because I can easily conjure up this mood. It's just really dropping my forced positivity, if you can even call it that. If you want to see more, let me know, and I'd be glad to continue this series, because this game does deal with some serious shit that is worth talking about. Thank you so much for joining me and all that. I'll see you in the next one.